All right, Grand Rising, everyone. It's Shay Seeking. I'm back with another video. I don't know why. Oh, there it is. I'm just tripping. My brain is like probably scrambled or something. Yeah. So let's see about this energy here that we had out on the table yesterday with the flashcards. I just have to get this out. Something's telling me I have to do it actually. It's gonna give me some clarity on something. You know, I've been playing. I slept all night. Like usually I'll get up in the middle of the night, do a video or do something. I don't know. I just was tired, I guess. Okay. I just heard escape plan. Okay. So I don't know. Somebody could have heard, like you could be having like an escape plan or something. Somebody could have heard this. Like the other day, I feel like I said something by mistake. It kind of blurted out. I feel like now somebody's eyeballs is on somebody like a radar. Because there could be somebody trying to keep you trapped in a realm, in a space, in a mindset. Somebody trying to keep somebody stuck. Something. Okay? This is like your big break or something. Like somebody stole all the breaks. And this is your big break or something to break out of some cycle that you don't even belong in. You're like living in the land of the lost. And somebody is trying to stop that from happening. Like you up for a review for something at a workplace or something, and somebody is trying to make that not happen because it's something they did in their life and because of some things seen and unseen that they're able to do behind the scenes. Somebody is trying to manipulate your journey, destiny, something because of the way that they feel about you. Now, somebody could have been feeling this for 30 years, 50 years, 60 years. But it's like now that something is about to be official and you're going to be like actually move. It's like being in prison for 30 years and you didn't even do anything wrong, or you never knew you was in a mental prison. Somebody just decided to do that spell work on you or whatever. Um it's something weird, man. There's something also culturally different here. I was looking at those Sioux Indians on. I woke up in the middle of somebody trying to. Okay, somebody could also be trying to. If it's the Matrix, somebody trying to plop you in a different time. Okay, so I must have fell asleep last night and I woke up. I think it was Dancing with Wolves, which was one of my favorite movies back in the day. And it's the part when I think he found himself like plopped out there or whatever. He was waking up on the ground or something. But then they were like, "Oh, this white man, we don't know." They had the meeting in the TP, and they were saying we don't know if we can trust him, but if we kill him, more gonna come. It's kind of like somebody plopped me because last night when I fell asleep, it was more so I could hear these people raging. Or why do the heathens rage? I was hearing these people just raging, like even on their little blog talks and everything like this. Some people is raging. Okay, so I'm like, what in the heck is going on? But as I was sitting here listening to, so I'm hearing that the Siouan energy, or even there were Sumerians before there were Sudanese. And I said Anese, like Chinese. I don't know, but there were those people first. But there's a lady that looked very close to my auntie on my mama's side named Sandra. But hear what I'm about to say. When they was in the TP and they was talking about what they gonna do about this white man, he don't even seem like he ain't one of us, all this other stuff. Before I went to sleep, I was listening to a blog talking. They're like, "Oh, we don't even think you one of us. You might be a white lady, and you need to get out of here," or something like this. Like this was what was ringing here. All right, and so The women in this blog talk was sounding like, and how volatile it was. They were sounding like, even though these Indians in this thing was very chill, they were sounding like them. But I was seeing, so for movie purposes, they could have did this on purpose. But mm, the men that I was seeing, and he was like, he's not even a Sioux. So the men that I'm seeing sitting in that tent are familiar with my grandfather's features. Okay. Um, but they had the nerves to be spewing out whatever that is to me. So I don't know if this is dynamic here of like somebody something about pick which side of this you own. You know what I'm saying? Okay, you might be talking about you indigenous and maritime, but you're gonna have to choose one. This could be what somebody's saying. And I'm thinking, God, what I'm hearing from some energy here is that there's about to be a temple made plop right here. See, like somebody don't have to choose. I could do both. It's something like this. Um, but I feel like because these people made this little thing to ruin the Windsor family before I can get reign. And then these people made this thing to do this and get with these people and those people. It's almost like maybe Asians, natives, and Mexicans are doing something right now. But what they were saying in that tent, and I was arguing with them in my head because sometimes in movies I do that. If somebody is saying something in the movie, it's not like I'm arguing with them, but God is telling me something else in my brain at the same time that I'm watching a movie. I don't just watch movies for entertainment purposes anymore. Something is in there, okay? So my mind is doing this. It's like a galaxy going around or something when I'm watching anything. It's compartmentalizing stuff, shuffling stuff, sieving through stuff. Okay. And it's stuff that I already know. It's not like I'm stealing anybody's information, but it's just a way that my mind is working. It may be waking up some gears that have been stopped in my brain for a long time or something like this. Like this may be the normal way that I'm supposed to be thinking. Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, so this it's not even over yet. Um, so this could be some normal mechanisms that are starting to move. Okay. Um, but I'm like, you're right though, because when you see these resettlements or these settlements of these so-called white men, now they showed us this Caucasian man in this movie. But when I read these writings, sometimes I see because they say sometimes natives used to um, aid and harbor to so-called black darker Indians, but I think that or runaway slaves, but I think that was a cover up for the people that was already here. Okay, um, and then we also hear some small minimal. If you done research on history, you may have come to the point where you thought at one point that natives were helping enslave. Or I've read that some native groups were helping kill off these so-called white Indians. Okay, now these are pure-blooded Indians. So there's a new race coming in to colonize and take over or push the other one back. So the fact that they didn't tell us that there was any dark skinned people here, that every single dark skinned person came from Africa during the slave trade. That's the thing. That's why I say anybody that say it, I had to question everything you saying then, because somebody knew that there was some dark skinned people on this landmass, and they're different than the rest of these dark skinned people that y'all done brought in for the past 400 years, and the dark skinned people that you forced us to breed with and things like this. Okay, so I was just getting this dynamic. It's something about something getting mixed up or something's getting shaken up here. And how I feel like, even though all the so-called indigenous people was doing it and out of a hateful energy, I was just stating the facts that there was some people that what I'm hearing in my mind's eye is that these people that I'm connected to, these ancestors of mine, not these people you got working back in the behind the city clerk's office that's changing stuff to work in your favor. Not the people that's over there sneaking around about the White House, messing around with documents and files they shouldn't be messing around with. They're supposed to be crossed over or whatever, or like this, okay, or they're in the dark. I'm talking the real frequency that's flowing through here. because this is how it goes. The autochthonous ones, which is the earliest ones that was out of the soil, were taken um, and pushed back by certain other type of race and creeds because Native American population is basically accustomed to or created and grown in America. Native Americans, you're not gonna find them. Of course, they could have moved somewhere else, but you gotta find. I'm hearing Sicilian and something else too here. So this could be Italians also joining with them. But they could be. I don't know what this is against this brown woman child that's supposed to come in here and be an extension of all of this and all of us that think that she gonna rule over us and she don't even know nothing but about changing diapers. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like some kind of energy like this. Okay. But it's almost like a mother or a big mama, but I don't want to be considered a big mama. I'm still too young, okay? Coming in and cracking the whip on the children. The children been able to run rampant because they badass daddies and their foreign stepmamas been coming here marching around here like they own the fucking place. Okay? And America said enough. I birthed them motherfucking babies for that bitch. You know what I'm saying? What is your problem? You get what I'm saying? It's something like that. Okay. But it's like, yeah, these people can have a problem with that. They don't want to admit it or something because, like, even with the DNA testing that they were doing with I think Cherokee and some other tribes to try to match the DNA to the that's a newer race group. That's a newer sub race group. I mean, okay, you know, because where people were brought in by masses and placed here with masses and other masses. We got trickling people coming in through the border. That's going to be a different type of immigrancy, right? A different type of migrant type of energy here. Instead of somebody corralling all these groups of people and setting them over here and that group of people and leading them over here, that's like migration or something like this, right? And we're talking about immigration, where like a person leaves a country and say, hey, I'm going to chart up here and go find this place and put my stuff over here. Okay. But I don't know, there's also a feminine energy. Now this even lady even look Caucasian now. Now we have to think about like the gypsies and stuff like this too. But it's almost like a lady is looking at me like, I remember like a couple years ago, I said, I don't like, I feel like I used to think like, oh, well, it's kind of sad about black people because we really don't have like, you'll see some other groups or something like this. They may have images, old documents, paperwork, and stuff like this on their great great grandparents from the Civil War. But a lot of times in black families, you don't have that, or you might have some little remnants of something that somebody would show you. And even if they did have it, they wasn't showing us like how being proud about it. They wasn't like, oh, these is your granddaddy's paper. You know what I'm saying? In some families, I don't know what your family was like, okay? But I've noticed in most families, when we were told to bring back a picture of one of our grandfathers that was veteran or something to stick it on the board for some assignment, a lot of black people didn't have that. And I don't know why. There's something about somebody that's so upset. And I feel like this could be an energy that's harboring around me. Somebody is so upset about little things like that, like Trail of Tears kind of energy where you have to leave with one thing on your back. I feel like this is what people want me to do or something and leave your stuff behind and other people can have it or leave your stuff behind. Somebody know I got a lot of stuff. I don't give if it's a matter of life and death for me, I don't give a fuck about the stuff, really. But at the same time, it's like I hear somebody saying no one shall have to, you not gonna have to run and hide or try to rush out of some kind of boundaries or something before they put some fence down or some imaginary fence where you're not gonna be able to take what the fuck you want to take and move on to another place. Like something is like this here, okay? Or you're not gonna have to. If you had to flee out of this place so something could get done, you're not gonna have to not be able to come back in and get your shit. Because I feel like this is some kind of it's some kind of exit plan or something. Maybe the angels or fallen angels. There could be also a battle between fallen angels and angels. Because I just came over here and this Taurus's mom bought me this blanket about 20 years ago. It's a little blanket with angels on it when I used to collect angels. Okay. Um, and It's the same picture. It's the same two little angels or whatever, or cherubim. Okay. In the picture that me and Taurus bought on our wedding and on our honeymoon in Florida. Okay. And when I came over to my chair right here, I've been using it over here in my chair because it's cold. And the angel was in the reverse. Okay. And then I had to scramble around here trying to find some of my cards. Some of my cards look like it's missing. I don't know. I don't know if and then I said, dang, I fell asleep because my D baby was messing with my window yesterday. She kept opening it up. And then I was trying to lock it. I was trying to lock it last night. I don't remember if I locked it when I went to sleep. But I'm thinking, what does that mean? So let's just see. Okay, we'll put this to the side for a second because something is telling me to do that first. But I feel like there is a stubborn energy that's around me that's like, you better not run. You better not move. You better not listen to what the fuck them people saying. Okay? You don't have to, you better not. So I don't know what this is. Okay, this is probably more of these people problem than me. But let's see. Let's see about this fallen angel energy as well. Is somebody trying to kill you and make you a fallen angel? Did somebody do something strange to you, like a sleep, a soft kill or something? Is somebody trying to cover up a death? Did people try to keep something alive so that God wouldn't know that these angels or some of these dark people could have killed this child of his a long time ago? What is this about? I don't know what I'm hearing about. Like, somebody don't want to get in trouble. There's something about preservation, but at the same time, this person is doing strange things that's going to further put somebody back. Like, God will never be able to find this child that's missing. Like, I don't know. And it's like, do this person, like, why wouldn't the person just do it right or something like this if they're trying to hold on to somebody's energy? So something is, and we got true emotion sticking around here. It's something, somebody could have been acting so mean to you or something like this. Trying to get your attention or something like this. But now that something's about to change, or you actually about to leave or get out, because I feel like I am not supposed to be stationed in this area anymore. And I feel like something is getting pissed off about this, that my mind is thinking this now. Now, whatever this is, it didn't think this when I was praying to God and saying, what is wrong with these people? Why is they doing that? Like, I don't care. I'm not really thinking about that. I'm just thinking, where is they thinking? Are these broken people, false people, alien people? What is they doing this for? Something like this, you know? And I said, well, I need these people to stop. I can't concentrate on what I'm supposed to be doing. And nobody punished these people then, right? Or something like this. Yeah, we got something about territory. I'm telling you, somebody is very territorial. Okay? I was hearing, oh, I'm a jealous God. Somebody was saying they was jealous God or something. All right? But this is something very territorial. It really is. It's something very territorial. Okay? And we got the Five of Pentacles here. It's almost like there is a investigation on some kind of level. Things that are seen and unseen, right? Somebody's taking something serious now. But I feel like somebody is afraid of the outcome. Oh my God, they're going to find out that this person really, is whatever this is that you're supposed to be. Okay? This person is really dead, or this person is really this, or this person. Somebody's going to find out something. Somebody don't want somebody to know. Okay? We got this great white owl here. All right? And this person, I don't know, like I said, remember yesterday that man cut down that tree? Okay? It's almost like somebody's got a breakthrough or a break in a case or something here. But it's almost like, why are these people trying to put that fire towards me? And I'm also seeing, like I said, this incitement of the Rothschilds funding Israel and their bad behavior, or how they said Soros funded Black Lives Matter. I'm thinking like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, whoa, wait a minute. Because I could see through some of these things. Okay. We ain't going to get all into the details because we already did that before while it was going on. But like I said, there is something here about adoption, or these orphanum children, or these other children, those God's children that is the orphans to him. I forget what kind of angels that they're called. And they go around in a flock and they special to God or special to somebody. Mm, I also think that somebody's trying to put my emotions back in order. Somebody trying to push me into emotions. I lost a couple tears this rising. I really didn't feel it wasn't like you know how you get when you're about to cry or something, but there was something that rolled down the side of my cheek when it comes to children. So I feel like somebody's trying to push that to, but when I can't read, I feel like somebody's afraid of the reads that are coming out. Me, you, whoever this could be a group of people that's doing this, and somebody is trying to uh crack open your heart that you had to, like the Empress got to keep her heart on ice, or you notice her heart is on the ground, okay, as a stone, to be able to have clear audio from source. So somebody is trying to use technology or something to, she's not a bitch, she's not mean, she's not any of that. It's just that heart got to be like some kind of way now in order to, so it don't get in the way of your messaging here. It's also giving me Elizabeth when those Spaniards threatened her. And she was like, I have a fire burning in me that none of you motherfuckers. I mean, she basically snapped on them, okay? So there's a lot going on here right now, okay? This is the truth. This is some territory war or something like this. It's almost like they thought they tore something down, and it's like, here I am. You know, and so somebody could be pissed off about this, okay? Whatever this is, all right? But whoever this is, they had ample time here. It's almost like somebody came in and threw a big whirlwind of manipulation in like witchcraft, like real witchcraft. I am telling you, whoever these people is bold enough to try to kidnap angels and kidnap God's child or something like this, that, and try to make some kind of another firmament within the firmament that God created. They created another firmament so that they would be able to do this. I mean, that could be the world card energy. And I don't know why there can't be something where there could be a treat, not a treaty, but something there, some type of compromising something here. We got the blade and the light. Somebody is being too accurate about something, and somebody doesn't like it. Okay, and not today. So somebody could be trying to manipulate that. Look, we're sitting right in front of not today. Okay, this rubber band just broke, but this rubber band was covering up this lady's eyes. Somebody could be trying to do a test to see if you're a white lady, if your spirit is right. I don't know what this is, but this person's eyes was covered up by this rubber band, and it says not today. So somebody could have recently did some spell work so that you're not so accurate about something. This is a community of people doing some dark magic or something like this. That you won't be accurate. Now, does it matter if I'm accurate about what they're doing? Does it matter if I'm accurate about something that somebody been wondering what happened 100 years ago? Does it matter if I'm accurate about, what is it? As long as it's accurate, right? Does it matter? Maybe some people don't matter, and that's why you don't have to be tapped into their energy. I'm not sure. hmm Not today. Okay. I don't hear Satan. Not today. Somebody is in somebody's car. All right, let's see what this is. It says, give the first name of the woman's professional husband. This is it says, see, I just seen potpourri, but something said don't. Something was potpourri in reverse. I wonder if it's something about these cars. These is some vintage cars now. Okay, 1980, ain't that old. Okay, chemistry, Madam Mario Curie. Okay, something about France. The scientist headed an institution founded by the government of what country? France. Name the famous scientist in this photo. Madame Mario Curie. So my name could be Curry, but it's Curie. In 1911, this woman received what prize? Nobel for chemistry. So this could be somebody that came back as a brown-skinned woman this lifetime. I don't know. A famous scientist was born in what country? Poland. Okay. It says name 2 radioactive elements which this woman and her husband discovered. Radium and polonium. Polonium. Now, radium. This made me think about the radium girls that got tested on. Okay. I did a video on that before, but also you could look it up. It says give the first name of the woman's professor husband. And we have somebody named Pierre. So somebody could be haunting someone. What is this? Okay. But somebody this saying this owl didn't chop something down, but right here, this is chopped down tree. Well, this is like a mountain, but this also could be a giant tree from so long ago that was cut down to a stump. This could also be some Westworld type shit. And then we got the Pharaoh here. Okay. Huh. The U.S. president proclaimed this landmark as the first national monument. Roosevelt. The landmark is located in Wyoming. The river flows near the landmark Fourche. The Belle Fourche. Why I'm seeing a Liberty Bell with the crack in it? Because maybe somebody's supposed to give you one bell and you got another. Or this could also be something about I was picking up last night that somebody did all this to somebody's womb throughout their life, and then the final icing on the cake was to make this person sterile, so that they cannot produce their own seed within their seed. And somebody wanted to torture somebody by like not making them age that, or taking advantage of the fact that they don't age as fast as other people. Like somebody wanted you to be looking, decent and everything like this, but can't produce that. A man wouldn't think you productive or pretty or positive or pure, or it's all these P's here. Other people property. The landmark is 450, 650, 865, or 1,165 feet, and it is 855. It says name the national monument pictured in this photo. The Devil's Tower. Okay, so the Devil's Tower. So not today, devil, but here we go with this devil or something being cut down. And I also just heard, okay, not today or something like this. Somebody wanted to throw somebody off today and utilize something. But I'm hearing that even if this woman is haunting me, or if this person is back as a different woman, or she don't look the same or something like this, it doesn't matter. If this woman is trying to rub something in, somebody is the first one to activate this nigga. So I don't care if you was around him 100 years ago. That could have been a forced situation or something. This motherfucker I'm talking about, it's the first time he had a real pure connection or something with somebody. Somebody tried to hurry up and take this person up out of here or something like this. So, like I said, whoever this is had holes before and after. But there's somebody that this person felt some kind of way about that was going to change. If these are vampires or whatever this is, somebody was ever able to activate something in this person to either help them change their own life, and then something like this, because I tell you, this scientist could be a witch, the same kind of witch that I'm dealing with right now, that was trying to use spell work and science to keep people apart, to force people or something like this, okay? To manipulate somebody. And like I said, this person could have did spell work to manipulate somebody to cut down a tree or something here. So somebody is trying to get somebody to think that this is not, this is another man that's doing this to you. Yes, it very well could be. Okay. But there's also a heavy presence of a woman. It's because of a woman's work, not worth, but it's because of woman's work on this man or something here. Because you see, we had the man chop down the tree today. Somebody said something, now he did like this today. And then he this and this, but this person don't care about this person. This person only using this person for a science project is himself. What was I hearing? Because like somebody's like, yeah, you see how much money we're getting off these people or something. But somebody was, if somebody knew how much money they was getting off them, you get what I'm saying? Say it's two partners in crime, and then somebody's like, so this could be, like I said, something like this here, a dynamic here. Pharaohs, also Pharaohs working with scientists because they kind of, it's kind of like that. Egypt is the new technology and the new DNA mess arounders, okay? And I feel like the soul suckers could be devils or something, the devil seed. This is all, yes, it's a Caucasian woman, but what is she? What did she do with her life? So how people can compare me and say, "Oh, you ain't did nothing but raise children, or you ain't did nothing that's important. You look, you didn't even go to no fancy college, or something like this." Well, that's what matters to you. Being a part of this matrix and working for somebody else and getting a good job for massa can be very happy with you. I I got a chance to connect with God on another level, possibly because I wasn't. And I think that's the argument that we had with this stepmother and my dad over here. And because I said maybe some people were set apart this way and didn't have to worry about the everyday rat race, so that they could have a purer sense of seeing the world one day. And these people may be pushed in the front to help clear something up in the world, and not these people that think they all that because they got degrees and all this and that, right? That they had to actually work with, children or people, watch them grow, learn on their own, things like this or something like this, okay? Because nobody in my family was like, "Ooh, let me get them kids." Okay? Nobody in the family was bending over backwards to help me do anything. So, so we could look at this as Pharaoh's scientist, not a white lady, okay? Not a brown, whatever she could be today, but a scientist, okay? In the devil's tower or the devil's seed. I know I'm going all over the place because my brain is a little foggy this rising for some reason, but that kind of tripped me out how her eyes was being blinded here. So not today. So this person, somebody else could have woke up and realized or had a breakthrough that this scientist person, this could be also somebody that was keeping the garden dirty with these energies or something like this, okay? Somebody could be saying that I was a scientist in a past life or something. It's a lot of people playing around like somebody trying to get away with something, yeah. Yeah, but with this devil energy, this has something to do with the devil infertility. So it's almost like somebody trapped God's child down here and was creating super seed with this child, with this God's child or something, or somebody was doing something weird. This could be a woman that kills a man, and they both in some kind of study, but she gets into a mad scientist something, and then she knock him over the head. Okay, all right, Jesus. This even look like a man a little bit. And then she gets it in. This could also be a situation if these people have an underground way of astral sex or traveling. This person claimed that they gay, claimed that they don't like something, but somebody got obsessed with you. Somebody could have said, "Hey, do this, I dare you," or something. And then now after that person got with you, they got obsessed. So there's something. Do you understand what I'm saying here? Just like that ping that just went off back there, these people can ping around into different people's body and stuff like this as well. So somebody got you around somebody that you don't have a connection with when you embrace them or when you with them sexually or something like this. There hasn't been a spark or something in a long time. But there's something that people, okay, if they have replaced somebody with a clone or something like this, they could be housing other energies in that. That could be why people is getting attacked too, because somebody wants you to leave that person alone, and that person may be crying out in the inside or something like this for you to help activate or wake them up or something like this, and their heart is being held by some entity or something too. Um, but it has to be like that so that these other energies can pass in and out and be with you intimately some kind of way and take something from it. But you could be in a relationship for 10 years, 5 years, and not really be getting nothing from it. But then who people got other shit going on to sit here and just worry about love making and lust. You know what I'm saying? I feel like okay, hold on a second. Even though I feel like somebody is supposed to be doing that to heal each other, somebody might have an addiction and somebody ain't getting enough. And something is not whatever, okay? And it's very important about these two people having sex right now, okay, in this world right now. It's something like this. Hold on one second. But somebody has always been able to get in the way of this or keep this person. This person may have always had love for you or been, okay, hold on a second. Don't fucking clap your hands at me. Um, but you didn't this person could have been a different type of entity and they could be waiting very patiently for like 100 years to touch you or be with you or something like this. They could have been. But I'm hold on, y'all. This is okay. See, this is where it's getting too deep. And so I'm gonna stop this because I gotta go take her. But I'll be back in a minute. This is kind of deep here. I'm glad I found those cards. Hold on one second.